In every generation there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons, and the forces of darkness. She is the Slayer.
Do you ever binge watch a TV show for comfort and nostalgia? I'm sure you do, and my show for that is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I grew up with Buffy as a teenager, and for that reason it's really stuck with me.
Home sweet home.
And so once again the craving for watching a bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer was calling me, but I didn't feel like watching it again. I felt like actually switching off my devices, going analogue and immersing myself in my teen year show another way. So I ordered some Buffy goodies, and when they arrived I knew I had my opportunity to get away from my phone, away from scrolling and socials, and slow down and just enjoy some beautiful things. And so today we're going to go to a gothic church and cemetery, and I'm going to enjoy some Buffy related paraphernalia in a beautiful setting that is very much of the Buffy world, because this church that I found in my travels I think fits the Buffy vibe perfectly. I think taking yourself to a location that reminds you of one of your comfort worlds, and just reading any book really, but anything related to that world again, is just a really lovely self-care activity. I'd never come to a cemetery in the evening just for the sole purpose of setting up a little reading spot and reading a book, but it was very peaceful, the birds singing in the background, and even though I didn't see anybody, that's not to say I was alone. So I got my very first tarot deck, and it's a Buffy one, of course. I've always wanted to sort of get into tarot, but it's always seemed very daunting, as if there was just so much to learn about it, and it seemed kind of out of reach. But then when I discovered that there was a Buffy version, I didn't even think twice. I clicked purchase so quickly, and I'm so glad that I did, because I love it. The cards are just so beautiful, all purple and red and very stylized, but actually I really like it, and they are really great quality. And because I know the characters, it just led me to want to know more about what each card meant, and it was such a lovely route into tarot. So I don't know if you're into tarot decks or oracle cards, but haven't got one, or one that you like. If there's one that is based on something that you really enjoy and doesn't seem daunting to you, get it, because since filming this I did a tarot reading, my very first one for myself, and I found it very, very insightful, so much so that I had to get a notebook out, write down all the questions and the kind of answers and insights I got from it. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits that I have a beautiful Buffy tarot deck and that I really did feel connected to it. So the next thing that I got was this beautiful Grimoire book written by Willow Rosenberg, as if it was written by Willow, but it really does feel like you're holding Willow's Book of Shadows, full of her spells and doodles and sketches, and it's really well done. The level of research into the spells is actually quite impressive, actually, because I feel like the researchers did their work. A lot of the spells seem so well thought out, written down here in this book, because in the series, as you're watching the episodes, you can see the spells being researched by the team and then set up. But that's it, you don't maybe get that much more insight into it. So this book is really one for the nerds, because you get another deeper level behind the spells. But what's really cool as well is that it's also a diary. So it tracks Willow's thoughts and her experiences. So it's quite nice to get to know a character that you really like at another level, a deeper level. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I've been watching Buffy recently, of course, and it's been a lovely book to have to read kind of as you're watching it. So definitely recommend this beautiful book. So I've lost the light a little bit, so I've decided to head back. But you know what, that was a really good experience. It was quite fun to go out on a warm summer's evening and sit in a beautiful, quiet graveyard and just lose yourself for a moment in some of your favourite fantasy worlds is a combination of two wonderful, lovely things. So yes, I would recommend it. Take a nice book, find a nice looking church or other nice areas to sit in, and yeah, relax on a summer's evening if you can. Okay, it's time to head home, and here in Wales we have some amazing tree tunnels like this on the little windy roads that we have everywhere in the countryside. So I asked my partner to film me doing a walk into the house. Very professional, that's me. So I also bought the script books. I got these secondhand, and I didn't have a chance to show you before I lost the light in the graveyard. But yes, reading the script of one of your favourite TV shows is another great way to sort of watch it without actually watching it. So it feels a little bit more engaging, and you do get to see it in a different way because you get to see the director's notes and what the characters are actually saying, what the words are. And yeah, definitely recommend a script book if you want to get another level deeper into your favourite nerdy shows. So thank you so much for watching, and what I'm going to leave you with now is a close-up and a flip through of all the cards in this beautiful Buffy tarot deck. Yeah, this is a little bit different for me because I showed my face for the first time, so that's quite nerve-wracking. So yeah, thank you so much, look after yourself, and I shall see you soon. Bye!